Hi everyone and welcome back. Okay, I've got a very quick little ink sketch for you today. It's done after the artist J.D. Harding. The original drawing was actually in graphite, but as you can see I'm attempting this one in ink. I'm going to be using black ink and grey ink to try and get some nice sort of varying tones going on in there. I'm using quite a selection of pens actually. I'm using brush pens, fine nib pens, Rotring Technical pens. In fact, I'll leave some links in the description below of the kit that I use for this. I'm also using my A5 Sea White watercolour travel journal, and the paper in that is a cold press surface, although it's fairly smooth, and I kind of like to use this for ink actually because I can get a few nice techniques when I use the rough grain of the paper. And I say rough, it's not too rough, it's more like a hot press really, but there's just enough grain texture there to sort of help me create a few textures and broken lines and that kind of thing. Now this is actually a very quick and easy drawing to do. You should be able to do this one in under a couple of hours. Obviously there's, as always, there's a full tutorial of this over on my Patreon channel. If you want to have a go at this one with full instruction, it's all in real time and everything. There's lots of other ink drawings and graphite drawings and watercolours over there for you as well. There's thousands of videos that I've done over the years. So yes, it's a nice, quick, simple, beginner-friendly one. Now as you can see, I'm using a water brush there. I've actually diluted some Indian ink down and I filled that water brush up. And I'm just using it to get some very sort of light washes in there really. But if you are interested in having a go at this one, you don't really need all of the pens and the water brush and everything that I was using in this one. You can just use black ink if you want to. You could maybe combine that with a little bit of graphite to get the grey tones, or even a little bit of diluted watercolour to get the grey tones. Or you could even just do this one in graphite. You can see the reference photo there in the top right hand corner. That's the original drawing there from J.D. Harding. I've kind of played around with the contrast a little bit because, like I say, the original was in graphite, so I've upped the contrast to give me a better reference photo there, so it's easier to copy in ink, and that reference photo will also be available for you on Patreon as well. Now you can see at this stage of the drawing I'm starting to use the light grey ink pen quite a lot more. You can see the tones there in the background trees, and now these foreground rocks that I'm sketching in. A really good tip that I can give you when you're using these light grey ink pens is to actually layer them up. You'll get a really vast range of tonal values by layering. If you're just using black ink, you can layer up as much as you like, it's not going to get any darker. But with these light grey ink pens, you really can achieve a wide range of tones. I don't think it makes the drawing look like a graphite drawing as such, but you've definitely got some similarities there with the tonal values. To my eyes it still looks like an ink drawing, even though the light grey ink pen there can sort of look like an HB pencil in value. And now combine that with the black ink and you can actually see the type of really nice contrast you can get, and you'll probably notice that that really dark black hedge just behind the gate there, and how it's really pushed the light into the foreground by using those lighter tones with the light grey ink and leaving lots of white paper as well. Okay, so we're just about at the end of the drawing now. I hope you like that one. I hope it helped you in some way. Like I say, it's a nice, quick, easy, simple one to do. You shouldn't have any problems with this one at all. Okay, so take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.